Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. And in this video, what I want to do is continue this thing with ARPs. I've been really into ARPs for the last, I want to say, year or so, to be honest with you. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to make my own ARP and I'm going to sample it. Now, I do have a video where I kind of cover how you can make your own ARPs in Studio One. I'm going to have some of these techniques in this video, but let's just jump right into it. Now, what I like to do is I kind of push this off of the starting point. Sometimes when I bounce this down to audio, it cuts off the initial beginning. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to elongate this. And now we can add the effects. So I'm going to bring in the arpeggiator tool for Studio One. And I find that when I do a slower ARP, I'm going to bring the repeater in later, but if I do a slower ARP and a faster repeater, it yields better results. So we're going to do an 8-bar pattern. I'm going to randomize the arpeggiation and then play around with the velocity and gate, and I'll have the octave range to 2. So let's do that. All right, so next what I'm going to do is bring in this repeater. So let's do that. And again, I'm going to start with this 16th repeat note. I'm going to lessen the steps to 4 steps. I'm going to activate the velocity and pitch and kind of mess around with this until I get something that sounds pleasing to me. Now I'm going to shorten some of these gate-wise, and I'm going to add a pitch shift to the second repeat and a pitch shift down 7 semitones to the last repeat. Okay, so now that I have that, I want to add some effects. I usually go to Infiltrator to add effects, but I just got Fragments. I haven't really dove into it, so I don't really know how to use it that much. So I'm going to rely on a preset. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to automate the intensity to kind of give it some more character. So let's do that. Now I know what I said. I wasn't going to use Infiltrator, but it was just calling me. But I have it in right before Fragments, and I have the mix to 50% so you can barely hear it. And I edited the sequence in and out. So this is what we have so far. All right, so I have the sample bounced down. What I'm going to do now is I already have it in sample 1, as you can see here. But what I'm going to do first is do the drum pattern. I might throw some effects in there here and there. Then we'll come back and play the sample in, and then I'll end with the bass line. So let's do it. Okay, so I got the drum groove. I might add some things in a little later, but what I'm going to do is kind of play around and come up with something with this sample, and then we'll add stuff in as we go. Let's do it. All right, so I found the bass line. I'm going to go ahead and play it in. Let's do it. All right, so now that the bass is done, I was thinking of another sound I could put in, and there's a song that I've been trying to get the name of. I'll play the riff. If you know this song, please leave it in the comments. I've been trying to find out the name of this song for the longest, but I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to play it, and then I'm going to speed it up once I put it in the beat. All right, I'm gonna add one more sound. I might be adding a little too much, but I'm just gonna do like light stabs of this, and then that's it. That'll be the beat. I'll let it play. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.